Welcome everyone. Happy New Year to the Six Flags. That didn't make sense. Oh, you're already yawning.
I didn't mean to.
Right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome everyone. Happy New Year. It's the Six Flags show. Hope everyone is starting off. You're already rubbing your eyes.
I have boogers.
Oh my God. Well, clean that up.
Alright.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Welcome everyone. Happy New Year to everyone out there. Hope your year is starting off great. Are you yawning?
No.
We're already yawning. We've only been live for 3 seconds. We are live coast to coast and parts of Norway. We're real big in Lillehammer. The topic today is the good and bad of 2022 at Six Flags St. Louis. With us always is our producer, Mr. Meeseeks.
Woo!
Wait, where's Mr. Meeseeks? I believe he also had vacation requested for New Year's, so we have no one producing the show. So, what are you going to do? Anyway, we are now going to talk about the good things that happened at Six Flags St. Louis. Since Six Flags is now cashless, we will give credit where credit is due and talk about some good stuff. So, Caleb, what good happened this year at Six Flags St. Louis? I know you've been prepping for this.
Well, Fry Fest wasn't that bad.
Fry Fest is on my list. Fry Fest was really good this year. I thought the park looked amazing. They had all the smoke and the lights, and even though the decorations were kind of coming little by little, when they eventually got there, they got there. I thought the park looked fantastic. Anything else to say on that? Good. Fry Fest. I also put the landscaping and the painting. The park looked really good, especially in the palace area where they put in like grass and they had the pergolas and they painted a lot of the buildings around the park. I thought the park looked really nice. Didn't get it really any new offerings other than Catwoman, but the park looked nice. And speaking of Catwoman, I do have this on the good list because Catwoman, I mean, I'm never ever going to go on it. Caleb, you might go on it someday. But it looks cool. People seem to like it. It really, especially at night, all the lights, it lights up the park. Looks really good. I have on here, we did a Six Flags show last year about how awful the Flash Pass system was, especially at Six Flags Great America, where you had to wait longer just to get a Flash Pass than you would if you just waited for the lines regularly. Anyway, this year they finally, after our recommendations, added it to the app. So now, when we get our front of the line passes, we don't have to wait. We can just do it real quick on the app. I did it a couple times and it worked really good. Did I ever do it with you? I did it with Grant a couple times, but I don't know if I did it with you. The Flash Pass where you just jumped. You don't really need it that much at Six Flags St. Louis because we never have any crowd or lines, but it does work. We enjoyed it. And then finally, on the good part, there was almost no waiting for any food this year. Due to the meal plan, we'll get to that in a minute, the snack lines were almost non-existent. Lines that used to take like forever to get food, like Foul Ball and Colonnades and Smokehouse sometimes, boom. You were in and out. No time at all. Thought that was a good. Anything else to say on the good, Caleb?
No.
You're not adding. No. You're not adding too much to the show.
Oh.
Okay. Well, before we get to the bad, I believe Caleb has wrangled up a sponsor. Let's get to that right now.
Do you like corn? We know he likes corn. Well, I got the perfect corn for you. No, not that corn. You want corn from the kernel.
The chicken guy?
No, I'm talking about Colonel Cobb's. For the low, low price of $7, you can get a corn.
$7 for a piece of corn?
Most tastiest, most delicious corn of all the land.
But I can get corn for a fourth of the price at the store.
Come to Colonel Cobb's today.
Seriously, Caleb? That was so corny. Seriously. Okay. We are back with the bad. Anything you thought was bad this year?
I don't know.
Besides the Six Flags show. It's boring you.
Oh, they took out the bean guy. They got rid of him.
Jelly Bean Man is gone.
He was sitting on a bench every day.
Mr. Jelly Belly is gone. With no explanation.
They just killed him off. He was there and then he was gone.
We hope he returns in 2023 at some point. I talked about this ad nauseum. Parking is $35 for general parking. Why? That's $10 more than if you park at like Disney World. What is going on? Silver Dollar City, it's free. Holiday World, it's free. No, not at Six Flags. $35. That would discourage anyone from coming here. So, I mean, we get it with our pass. It's free, but $35? I'll park at Lion's Choice and just walk a mile. Anyway, another bad thing that happened was the broken rides. And this seems to be getting worse and worse as the years go by. I got Bonsai Pipeline in Hurricane Harbor never opened, and I think they may have torn it down. I think it might be gone. I don't know. Or if they haven't, it's going to be, because I've heard it's on the chopping block. So that's been down the whole year. Excalibur. What's the deal with Excalibur? I don't think it was up the entire year. Someone said it was open one weekend like Memorial Day, but that was it. I don't know. It's collecting dust. Joker was down for the second part of the summer. Thunder River was mysteriously down for the last couple months. American Thunder broke right at the beginning of summer and was down for like half the summer, like 6 weeks. And the train broke in like early September. It wasn't available for Fright Fest or anything. And if they did have Holiday in the Park, they wouldn't have had the train. So I don't know. I mean, we all know that rides break. It's happened, and there's no avoiding it. But, whew, Six Flags. Something needs to be done to try to maintain these things. I don't know if maintenance is just understaffed or overworked or what. Season passes. We talked about this ad nauseum on last year's Six Flags show. What's going on with season passes? The prices have changed like 4 times in the last 6 months. I don't even know what to tell you what the prices are anymore. They have sales, then they don't, then they do, and they have different structures and tiers, and now they got something happening where you don't get into Hurricane Harbor with a regular pass, and then it ends like on Labor Day with some passes and some don't. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the season passes. What do you think, Caleb?
I have no idea.
You don't care because you're not paying for it.
Yeah.
Season passes are a disaster. And then the meal plans. At the beginning of the year, there weren't any. They were poof, gone from existence. Then they instituted that like 4 meals for $40. Not the greatest deal, but it was better than paying 4 meals. And then they've reintroduced them kind of for next year, but they're double the price and you don't get snacks. So I don't know what we're going to do for next year. I haven't decided yet. I don't know if we're just going to pay out of pocket because I still get my Diamond member like 50% off. That might be cheaper than just getting a meal plan. I don't even know. Anything else you want to add that was bad besides Mr. Jelly Belly?
This is a tough one.
There's so much bad that it's hard to narrow it down. Is that what you're saying?
At the water park, what's it called? Hurricane Harbor?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see Pineapple Pete
Where's Pineapple Pete been?
the entire time.
They hardly have any characters out, but where's Pineapple Pete?
He's the mascot of Hurricane Harbor.
Pineapple Pete has been missing for a while. And lastly, I had this on the good list, Catwoman Whip. It's also on the bad list. I know. For one, it took 3 years too long to construct a carnival ride. And while the area looks nice and it looks cool and people seem to enjoy it, the capacity is... I don't know what the purpose of this ride is. You can get 8 people on one side. It spins for like 2 minutes. Takes another 2 or 3 minutes to load the second 8 people. And then that takes another 2 or 3 minutes. So in like 7 minutes, you can only get 16 people on the ride. That's why the lines take an hour and a half, 2 hours, because of the capacity. Why would you put a ride like that in a theme park? Like, I don't understand that. At least you need to triple that capacity. Have at least 16 to 20, or don't keep stopping it. Just do one, and then like you don't have to like keep loading it and having go. The people go around twice. I don't get it. I don't understand any part of the philosophy on putting on that ride. But I haven't been on it. Caleb hasn't been on it. Will you go on it in 2023, Caleb?
Probably.
It'll have to be a day though where the line's not an hour and a half long, which, you know, that's like the only ride in the park that has a line because it takes so long to load and unload, and it's ridiculous. But that was our good and bad for 2022. We're looking forward to 2023. I don't have high hopes. Who sings that song? High hopes. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, am I that old? That song's not that old, is it? All right, I'm gonna have to look that up, or drop it in the comments because I probably will. We will see you in 2023. Stay tuned next week for the next Six Flags show. Caleb has not cashed in his money in the bank to get out of it yet. May the adventure continue.
Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah.
Bye, everyone.